Alright babes, what's up? We're back at it again with another video. Welcome or welcome back. In today's video, we have some new goodies from NARS. If you're ready for today's video, keep on watching. Mwah! Before we continue with this video, you already know the drill. I would love for you to be part of the Stephi Glam RS fam. So go down below and click the little red button so you can become part of it. NARS Cosmetics came through with a foundation and a powder. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a first impression, a demo, and a wear test. And I'm so ready. $49 made in USA. It is available in 36 different shades. I picked up the shade Patagonia. It is for medium with neutral undertones. I'm gonna leave it there and we're gonna see if it oxidizes. I like that the formulation, it's not thick, but it's not too runny neither. Like, it's not running down my arm at all, but it does feel really creamy. The regular size that we get in most of the foundations, 1 ounce 30 ml. It's supposed to be makeup that looks like skin, acts like skin, and feels light as air. Aims that blurs imperfections, smooth the look of textured skin, conceals blemishes, dark spots, and redness. It's also claiming that improves the skin clarity after 6 weeks of daily use, even after the makeup is removed. That sounds like a deal to me. We're gonna be prepping the skin together and let's put this baby to the test. I'm gonna be using this toner from Tatcha. This is the Texture Tonic. It is so good. Oh my god. I have an upcoming video talking about my favorite winter skincare soon. When I apply this toner, it feels like my makeup doesn't even touch my skin. So satisfying. You already know, my baby from Tatcha. This is the one that's been saving me, because my face is supposed to be like 10 times more dry than what it is right now. A little bit of my eye cream from Sunday Risley. It's so good. One of the best eye creams, for real, like hands down. My sunscreen from Elta. This doesn't even feel like a sunscreen. Look how easy this blends on the skin. Look at this. See that? Beautiful. The texture, it is so lightweight. If you don't like sunscreen, this is the one you need. Now the face is juicy for the foundation, so let's get to work. And this side of the face, I'm gonna be using a brush. This is my holy grail, the best foundation brush, for real, for real. And in this side of the face, yes, we're gonna use a beauty blender. You guys know I'm not a fan of sponges, but I'm gonna show you how the foundation looks with both of them. I promise you my beauty blender is not dirty, it's stained. So this foundation is medium buildable coverage, natural finish, breathable, all day wear. Make sure you shake it, and we do get a pump. I'm gonna apply 1 pump. That's what I have. It is vegan, suitable for all skin types, including sensitive skin. So this is the shade Patagonia. Nice. And wow, the formulation feels really yummy. It's literally blended like a cream. It doesn't even feel like a foundation. Acne prone skin friendly. It is formulated without mineral oil, silicone, talc, fragrance, alcohol, parabens, SLS, and SLES, phthalates, PEG, and gluten. So it looks with and without it. So you see all the little hyperpigmentation. I do have like a little bit of redness around there. The acne scars that I also have in this side, but this side looks way better, obviously. I love that it's not like extremely luminous or dewy. It looks so natural and it feels even more natural. Now we're gonna go in with the sponge. The ingredients that this foundation have, it is biomimetic oat. It's gonna reduce the appearance of redness, it's gonna soothe, it's gonna calm the skin. It also got Japanese lily turf. It's gonna make the skin barrier stronger, and it's gonna help maintain your skin hydrated. And then the last ingredients are cacao peptides and milk thistle. That's going to help reduce the effect of the UV light and, you know, environment aggressors. It really does got some good ingredients. And you know what? I actually love the way it looks with the sponge. And that's funny because I don't like to use these things at all. But it's giving me a little bit more coverage of first pass. See? And it's looking so flawless. Look at that. What do you think? I have more going on in this side of the face than this one. I thought the brush was going to give me a little bit more coverage, but I really like how it looks with the sponge. The brush and the sponge, I have even coverage in both of them, but even when I use a brush, I'm gonna have a sponge on deck just to go over it, because I already know that this foundation looks better if you melt it all the way in the skin with a sponge, and if you take any excess of foundation that you have sitting on top of it. Wow, it looks like my skin, but better. I feel like I need more coverage. I like it like this. It did cover what it was supposed to cover. It looked flawless, so smooth. This little thing, it is peeking through, but I'm just gonna dot it with concealer and it will go away. Let me go apply my concealer and I'll be back to put the powder to the test. In this under eye, I'm going to apply my regular Holy Grail powder from Pomegranate because I want to compare it to the Light Reflecting from NARS. This one is the Light Reflecting Press Setting Powder from NARS. It is $39, made in Italy, and this is the shade Translucent Crystal. It is available in 4 shades for all skin tones. When I picked this up in store, I did saw the other 3 shades. And for my skin complexion, this one was the only one that was fitting me, to be honest with you, because the one after this one was way too dark. Like, it looked almost like a bronzer. I was confused. Hopefully this one does the job and it doesn't look too white. I love the packaging, and it is lightweight, easy to blend. It comes with this little like spongy. It's not a powder sponge. See how skinny it is? You get the little plastic, and this is supposed to lock in your makeup in place. So I'll bring you closer. This is the powder. It is completely translucent. Let me see if I can swatch it. Like, you cannot see it. Wow. And the texture, it is super, super thin. Extremely thin. It's gonna have a weightless luminous finish. I know the one from Pomegranate, it is completely matte, but I'm still gonna compare it with that one because that's the powder that I use literally every day. I'm just making sure I don't have no creases before going with the powder. I won't normally use this type of powders with this type of finish for my under eyes. Like, I don't like nothing shiny on my under eyes, but I really want to put it to the test, and the formulation looks interesting, so why not? I'm gonna pick it up with my Sonia G brush, and I'm just gonna roll my brush in there. Picked up a pretty good amount, and I'm just gonna press it right here on my under eye. I'm bugging out because it feels like I need more powder on my under eye. Like, this one feels like I have powder, even though the one from Pomegranate, it is super lightweight. I feel it, like I know I have powder on. And here, it's like I keep applying and I keep going and nothing. It is set. It is definitely set. I'm gonna finish on my face, apply bronzer, blush, all that good stuff, and I'll be back. I'll be using this bronzer from Tilbury because it's completely matte. I don't want to apply something too glowing and then it's gonna interfere with the glow from the foundation. I want all the glow to come straight up from the foundation at the end of the day. If I apply something glowing, it's gonna interfere with that. I'm not gonna know what's coming from where. I only apply highlighter on the bridge and the peak of my nose. So far, I'm really feeling this foundation like a lot. For blush, I'm using Rose Pomade from Hermes. You know, I like this brush from Rose and Ben, but the ferrule is just so long and it feels weird when I'm using it. I don't know, but it's a good brush. Oh my god, this blush, it is so pretty. You know what? I really like this powder. And I didn't think I was gonna like it. It did brighten it up a little bit, but not too much. It looks natural. I know it's gonna look good without makeup. And I know this powder is going to look so pretty if you apply it on top of your favorite powder. Like, I'm gonna apply a little bit right here where I have the pomegranate powder, because I know it's gonna give me like a nice luminosity. If you have dry under eyes, this is going to help you so much, because it's going to make your under eyes look healthy. It's gonna give you a nice radiancy, but without looking glowy. Looks glowy, but it doesn't look glowy at the same time. I don't think you're gonna understand what I just say, but that's actually how I feel about this powder. All right, so this is a side of a pomegranate. For a powder to look good on top of another powder, it has to be very, very thin. This you can apply on top of any powder that you want. And I'm actually like going ham. Like, I'm picking up a lot of goddamn powder. Okay, and it doesn't get heavy. It is the point of this powder. You don't see it on the skin, but when it catches the light, that's when it comes to life. Let me apply a little bit more right here. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see it from there, but look here. You see how the powder, it is catching the light, and you see the nice pretty glow right there that you don't really see it in this side. Right here, it is completely matte. Look at this. The way I like to use this powder, it is basically like right here on my T-zone, on my chin. I have highlighter, but if I didn't have highlighter, I will apply this first, just dust it on my nose, and then I go in with the highlighter, and that's gonna be like, boom, more intense. And right here, same thing. First, I will apply this powder, and then the highlighter on the highest points of my cheeks. I really like this powder. Like, it doesn't matter how much you put on your face, it doesn't get cakey at all. Let me go about my day. My husband just brought me breakfast. Look what he just made me. This is a sandwich with a whole lot of scrambled eggs. Yes. I have a couple of errands to do. It is 11 something in the morning. I'm gonna do little check-ins throughout the day, and I'll be back at the end of the day. I'm gonna have this foundation on for like 9 hours, but I'm gonna push for more. I'm hungry. I'm out. Mwah. See you later. I just finished my glam. I set this side of the face with the new setting powder from Merv Beauty. And in this side of the face, I did use this new one from NARS. I want to see what's the difference between those two powders at the end of the day. But right now, I'm fucking loving the way everything is looking. I love how smooth and like my face looks like I have a filter on. Let me go show you how everything looks outside natural lighting. So it's looking in natural lighting.
I love you, son.
Love you, but I want to come in this side.
This is how everything is looking 3-4 hours after. And I like that it's not looking greasy or oily. It's not emphasizing the little dry patches that I have right here on the side of my mouth. It is settling a little bit on my smile lines, but I'm not going to touch them. I'm going to leave them like that till the end of the day so we can see how they get. My face is not looking dry, and it's not emphasizing anything at all. I love how it looks right here on top of my pores. Everything looks nice and smooth. I'm loving it. So I'm just getting out of Nordstrom's, and it's been already like 7 hours or a little more. This is how everything is looking. It is looking a little bit more shiny, but it's not oily. Hey! But it's not oily or greasy at all. I love the glow. I love how it catches the light. And I seriously love how everything is looking right now. Yeah.
Where's your bag? What's it for?
It is 10:38 at night. I had this on already for like 10 hours. Do I look like I had my makeup on for 10 hours? Not at all, right? This is looking so stunning. I'm so excited about this foundation. I'm loving it. I'm loving, 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 loving. So pretty. Like, just look. Just look. Look how flawless my face is looking. It's cracking a little bit right here by the dry patches that I told you I have on the side of my mouth. I know you see them, but come on, like, really. 10 hours after, you know what I mean? They weren't looking like that earlier, and it's a hit. We're back. It is 12:53 at night. Let me show you what it is. See that? It's late. I'm tired. Yes, it's been a long ass day, but let me bring you all up in my grill. Let's check this out together. Oh, we're close with my big ass nose. I zoomed it all the way in. This is as close as I can have you, and my lights are not full B. I lower them down. This is how we're looking. I was wearing a mask, and I have most of my foundation in this area right here. It barely transferred. Everything on my forehead. A little bit came off right here on my nose, but I still have foundation on, so it's not looking that crazy. My smile lines. This is how they've been looking all day. Like 3 hours deep into the foundation, they started to settle a little bit, but it didn't get worse. So you just fix this with your little finger and you'll be good. This is the side that I used the light reflecting powder from NARS. And in this side, I used the one from Rare Beauty. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it from there, but in person, this side does look a bit more luminous than this one. But it's just like, it looks luminous, but in a way that you can't even see it, but you know it's there. This baby, it is definitely one of those that I felt the second I started blending it in. And when that happens, I get into it. I really want to wear it. I want to test it. I want to see what's up with it. I feel that when I don't like a product right away, everything else is like I'm pushing for it. Like if I'm struggling to like that product, and I know that sometimes you have to give products a second chance because it might not work with whatever you applied at the bottom of it. Whatever, I understand. But I don't know. I feel like if the product is good, it's going to work good right away. And she did it. Besides today, I already wore this like 2 or 3 other times, and it never gives me a problem with none of the products that I applied at the bottom of it. It doesn't flake with my skincare, my primers, or my sunscreen. I actually prepped my face like an hour before I went in with this foundation, and it glides and it blends beautifully on my skin. My face, it is dry AF right now because I'm still on Accutane, and I appreciate the fact that this foundation is not making things look worse than what they really are. It's not accentuating texture. My pore area looked on point all day. It's not sticking to my dry patches. I love the medium natural coverage it got. I low-key haven't dermaplaning my face yet. It's time. I will after this. But this foundation, it's not really like sticking to whatever little peach fuzz I have here and there. Trust me when I tell you that there is some foundations that they will show shit on your face that you didn't even know you had. This one, it's not doing that. Thank you. Skin, this one is juicy, it's hydrating. If you have oily skin, this foundation is not too natural or too dewy, so it's not looking greasy at all or oily at the end of the day. But I still recommend you to go in with a mattifying primer before you apply this, and when you're done, spray yourself with a little bit like a mattifying spray that will help you keep your oils where they're supposed to be at. You know, right now I can only speak for dry skin because I'm super dry. But even though I'm dry, sometimes I go in with natural foundations and I do look oily at the end of the day. Maybe not like extremely oily, but I do see some type of oils coming through. That's not happening with this foundation. Like I do not have any type of oils coming through my face right now at all. Don't forget to let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about this foundation and this powder? Do you like them? You don't like them? Let me know how it's looking on my face. What do you think about the shade? And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked the video and you found it helpful. Thank you again for another great video. I love you all so damn much, to the moon and back. And if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I hope now you are considering subscribing and staying with me forever and ever. So go down below and click the little red button and make sure your notification bell is on so YouTube can notify you every time I upload new videos. Mwah! See you on the next one.